Let's check in with the high school playoffs now. We started the postseason with 37 area teams with a chance to make it to Memorial Stadium and the state finals. After one round, we were down to only 23. Let's start in 2A again. The loaded bracket had BHRA making a trip to Tuscola. Luke Schluter with a touchdown run here in the first. That tied the ballgame up at 7. Blue Devils, they respond with Caleb the Freight Train Leahy right up the middle. It was 14-7 Bismarck hitting Rossville Alvin, but Tuscola mounts a comeback, and they do it through the air. Schluter airs it out after the pump fake to Brandon Douglas. He catches it, cuts backfield, 14-14 at that point. Warriors pull away late, 42-21. They advance. So Warriors get the winner of this one. Maroa Forsyth and Chester down on the Mississippi in Southern Illinois. After the kickoff, Nick Meyer hands to Ethan Burt, but he fumbles. The Trojans, they are all over it. They recover. A couple plays later, Max Davenport with a touchdown run to make it 7-0 Trojans. Fast forward to the fourth, Wade Jostis passes to Dalton Torbert for the touchdown. Trojans cruise to the quarterfinals with a 49-12 win. Top half of the South, 1 seed St. Teresa making the trip to Athens. First quarter, this is Jack Hogan on a 30-yard touchdown quarterback scamper to give St. T a 7-0 lead. Then they go to the man Jacardier Wright up the middle. It was 14-0 Bulldogs. Athens finally gets on the board. Caleb Orm, a 4-yard touchdown for the Warriors. Then in the third, Wright with another score, this one from 10 yards out. Final score 48-7. St. Teresa continues to roll. Top half of that bracket now, GCMS with a very tough test against Chicago Hope. After a bunch of scoring in the first quarter, a big drought in the second. Jared Trantina tries the sweep to the left side, picks up a nice chunk of yards. Then Peyton Keene will grab a short pass, but he ends up slipping, losing his footing on the wet turf, and he is brought down right there. Then LaFabian Fay catches across the middle for Hope, but it's not doing much with that GCMS defense. I promised there were points scored in this game. 31-7. Falcons move on. In 3A today, top seed Monticello hosting Anna Jonesboro from Southern Illinois. Sage is driving in the first. Alec Bundy around the left edge. It is a huge gain. He's finally pushed out of bounds. He would fumble the next play. AJ recovers. Then very first play, they fumble. Monticello recovers. So then this happens. Braden Schneider to Bundy right over the middle. Catches and hurls his way into the end zone. We were tied up at 7. Sages pitch a shutout in the second half. They win it 49-14. PBL getting a home game against 2 seed Carlinville. Kyle Dixon, have a day, buddy. He grabs 3 touchdown passes here for the Cavaliers. This one, it makes it 13-0, stretching for the end zone. So let's go back to Dixon again after a quick timeout. This one extends their lead to 20-0 on the far side, breaking a couple tackles on his way in. Twice is nice. How about 3 times? That's even better. Add 7 more for the Cavies. 27-0 at that point. Tough day for PBL. Their season comes to an end, 40-7. Also in 3A, Williamsville making the trip south to Fairfield in the first. Bullets have it. Damon Cody passes to Scott O'Connor. He takes it to the house. Williamsville led 8-0. In the second, Williamsville on offense once again. The handoff to Keegan McGann. He runs it up the middle for a score, 14-0. Then to the third, Cody finds O'Connor once again. Takes it to the house down the sideline with the stiff arm. 35-0 Bullets. They tame the Mules. 42-16 is the final. Down in 1A, Fisher in the second round for the first time since 2005. They had the 1 seed Argenta Oriana. First score of the game comes from Mikhail Stanley of Argenta Oriana. The Bombers offense was rolling. Mikhail does it, so let's give Mackay a chance. He takes the handoff and he scores for AO as well. Bombers, they move on. 44-23, they pick up the victory. One other 1A game, Arcola making a 2-hour trip west to Triopia. Not much good happening for the Riders this afternoon. Here's a completion to Ivan Garza. He makes a couple players miss, but that's about it. Triopia, they score a long touchdown on their next drive. Arcola, their season ends in a shutout, 42-0, the loss to Triopia. Big-time matchup in Effingham in 4A between the Hearts and Paris. First quarter, tied at 0. Flaming Hearts go for it on 4th and 17. Landon Wolf to Kendall Ballman, wide open down the sideline for the score. Effingham took an early 7-0 lead. Paris answers. Caleb Gates hands it off in the gun to Nathan Zorn. He dives forward, gets the score. They tied it at 7. Then 3rd and 9 for Effingham. Wolf, a beautiful pass to Kendall Ballman. Great pass, great catch. 14-7 Hearts. At that point, they go on to win it 30-14. Good couple wins there for Effingham into the quarterfinal. And we finish with 6A SHG taking on Washington. First quarter, SHG takes the lead. Alex Sweetland with a touchdown run right up the middle, 7-0 Cyclones. We head right to the 4th. They're down by 3. 7 minutes left. 4th down, huge play. Sweetland to Cade Hollowell for the score, 21-17. Then 2.9 seconds left. Washington with a 20-yard pass. Caleb Fisher to Sam Walter. The buzzer just sounded. This is the end of the game, no matter what happens. And Washington catches the game-winning walk-off winner, 23-21, the final. For all the scores, we have it on our website, WCIA.com.